Former Motorola CEO blames Apple for missing on a Google Nexus 6 feature. Reports claim that Sony Xperia Z4 might be missing MWC 2015, and Microsoft is already considering names for its Project Spartan. I'm Jaime Rivera, and yeah, there's the green screen, and but I'm back at the old studio actually. This is Pocketnow Daily. Let's begin today with the official news. Facebook has just launched a new application, and this time it has to do with Facebook. The company has launched Facebook Lite for Android, and the whole purpose is that if you're rocking an Android phone that's not really as powerful as some of them are, then you can download Facebook Lite, get the same notifications, and you will have a much cropped down experience, even though, yeah, you're pretty much getting Facebook the way it is intended on the website. It's pretty much that concept indeed. So link in the description to get the app download if you're interested. Now let's talk about Microsoft. We thought that the whole Spartan browser thing was going to be part of Internet Explorer, and it turns out to be a separate browser, but Microsoft is apparently wanting to name it the same way anyways. The company is looking for different names in a survey for what its Spartan browser should be called, and every single name has to do with E. Or the letter E, should I say. So we have Entourage, we have Edge, in addition to other names, but apparently Microsoft wants to include either Microsoft as a name, or Internet Explorer, or IE as a name. So Internet Explorer Edge is apparently going to be the next name, as Edge was the name of the whole rendering engine for Spartan. Now, one of the most anticipated products for MWC 2015 is the Sony Xperia Z4, and I'm about to tell you that you should stop anticipating it, as it seems that we have some credible sources claiming that it will not be ready for MWC, and actually not in spring either. Apparently, it's going to launch until late spring, early summer, and it could be end of May or sometime within the next James Bond movie after the renders and leaks and everything that happened in November. I'm still not sure exactly when that will be, but if it does miss MWC, it's both relieving and bad. Bad for MWC, but relieving because that means your Xperia Z3 is not obsolete. Now, even though some leaks of the HTC One M9 or the HTC HEMA have been shameless in telling us that the One M9 looks exactly like the One M8, it seems that this is actually just a decoy. According to some trusted sources, apparently HTC is using that decoy with internals and everything with the purpose not necessarily to have the press go crazy over something that's not, but obviously to avoid leaks. So we remember Apple did this with the iPhone 4 and wrapping it around iPhone 3GS cases in a long time ago, after the whole Gizmodo leaks, and reports claim that apparently that is the same thing with the HTC HEMA. Apparently the design is drastically different, not what we've seen in leaks, but we will learn more in MWC, trust me. And finally, for the very interesting news of the day, Motorola's ex-CEO Dennis Woodside was recently on record talking about the Nexus 6. And apparently, according to him, the Nexus 6 did not land one of its best features, which was going to be a fingerprint scanner on the Motorola Dimple, giving it a purpose, because Apple bought the company that it was the best supplier for the fingerprint scanners, and hence the reason why Touch ID is so cool on the iPhone and iPad lineups. And yeah, it seems that the Nexus 6 was going to bring this feature in the end, but it leads me to the question of the day. Do you think that that fingerprint scanner would have made a difference with the Nexus 6? Because in my case, yeah, I mean, it would have given the purpose to the Dimple, but then again, the Dimple would have been so far up because of how big that Nexus 6 is that I'm not sure if it would have been useful. Leave us a comment down below. What do you think? Friends, yes, you know the drill. If you want to get the news earlier before this video is filmed, make sure you follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. You can also follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.